And if you were to look to the horizon, what do you see?
Well, I mean, as we were talking about, records are going to be made cheaper. It's a given. Unless you're an established artist, then you have a lot of money. It's tough to say. I mean, everyone says that record companies are going to go away, or majors are going to go away, minors are going to rise up, people are going to distribute things independently. I think all of the above and more. I mean, I think that we're going to see indie record labels playing a bigger role in breaking bands. We're going to see people selling stuff more and more on, iTunes or, CD Baby or whatever things are out there. But the problem is that with the proliferance of home recording, there's so much shit to sort through. There's so much bad music that, shouldn't necessarily be sold. I mean, all the power to people who want to make music to play for their friends and experiment with at home and whatever, but it doesn't mean that every record needs to be put out. It doesn't mean that everyone deserves a record label just because they have a Pro Tools rig at home and they think they can make music. I mean, there are probably some good songs out there. There's probably some really good bands who deserve to be signed. There are some people who think they deserve to be signed more than they should. And get angry at stuff, get angry at the business or people who don't want to hear their music. But hopefully the cream will rise to the top and we'll continue to have, right now you could say any number of things. I mean, everyone bitches about how there's no good music out there. I don't know, it's so circular. The whole thing is so circular that there's good music, but it's undiscovered, but then as soon as that good music gets discovered, they're called sellouts. But what we need is some kind of, just some kind of system to allow these things to rise up, to allow good music to come to the fore, without having to, I don't even know what's current anymore because there's so much stuff. It's like, how do you know what is going to be good? I get the All Music Guide newsletter every Tuesday, and I find out about the major label stuff that's coming out, indie label stuff. But it's like, what if there's some great band down the street that's unbelievable? How do you find out about that? I mean, as a producer, as an engineer who wants to develop a band, how do you find out about these guys? It's a big conundrum, but I can't wait for the day that I have my own little studio and I can find that band and bring them in and make a little, make a record for $10,000 or whatever it is. Or, if they're really ridiculous, I'll do it for free. I don't care. It's just, if it's fun, that's what should be the bottom line. If it's fun, I'll figure out a way to do it, I have found a few bands lately that I'm working with, on the cheap or on the free or on the future investment. There's just so many different models to embrace, I guess, and to form that haven't even come out that will allow these things to happen. That's what I'm hoping for. So I think we all got to keep our eyes peeled, and everyone bitches about the future, but we are the future. The people who are in this business are going to have to create the future, and we all got to figure out what's going on and make this happen. Older guys are making their own studios to be able to do this kind of thing, and you get kids having studios in their bedroom recording their friend's band. Let's make good music. That's all I care about.
Well said. Thank you, Ryan.